you guys, I'm back. So, where was I at again? Oh yeah, about some medication. So, she ended up giving me the medication that was gonna make me too hot or whatever. So, they gave me these ice packs. All of this is going on right now. I'm just shaking. You know how you be like real nervous or whatever? You be real nervous and your body tends to shake when your nerves be bad or whatever. So I'm just shaking like this and stuff. So anyway, she goes and get the catheter ready. So now to remind you, now I have to pee, okay? But in my mind, I'm like, I don't want to go to the bathroom. So I'm like, okay, I'm ready or whatever. So she goes and insert the catheter. And then my child's father, he's all in the bathroom like, I can't do this. I can't watch it. She got to get what? A catheter? What do that mean? Asking all these crazy questions. Like, he just did not understand what was going on. So, as she inserted the catheter in me, I mean, don't get me wrong. It wasn't as bad. It wasn't worse than what that lady did to me. With the, inserting the fingers inside of me trying to see if I'm dilated or not. So it wasn't as bad as that because that stuff hurt. But when she put the catheter in me, it was just like, a 2 or 5 minute second pain or whatever. So then I'm like, she like, do you have to pee? I'm like, yeah, I gotta pee. She was like, you already peeing. I'm like, really? So the entire time when I had this catheter in me, I didn't even know I was peeing. So I'm like, wow. That's crazy, So, after I got that done or whatever, more nurses and doctors coming in trying to explain to me what's going on. So, I guess, if I'm not mistaken, they said my CBC was low, something with my liver. It was so much stuff, y'all. It was just so overwhelming. It was just so, unbelievable. It was a crazy day for me, just to be taking so much in within 4 hours. Like, who does that? So anyway, so they're all telling me like, well, you're gonna have a C-section or whatever, and then they're like, we can't give you the epidural in your back due to your blood count being low and your liver is messed up and stuff like that or whatever. So they're like, we're gonna have to put you under. Now at this point, I'm terrified now. Because at first, if I was gonna get a C-section and have my child father in there with me, I would have been fine because he would have helped me took the focus, my mind off of that and had me focus on, having a baby. But once they told me I had to go under, it was a done deal after that. So, I mean, I never had surgery a day in my life, so this was my first surgery in my whole 25 years of living, So, it was kind of like, okay, how does this all go? How does this go upon, having a baby? Like, how do you do this? What do I do? So I ended up, I didn't even get rolled to my room yet. So after all the doctors come in, then the last doctor that came in with the anesthesia man that was gonna put me to sleep, and another lady, I don't know who she was, but anyway, I goes in there, and well, let me put it like this. So they come and tell me about, what's gonna happen. They, try to run it down to me or whatever. So as the lady explained it to me, they're like, are you cold? Because I'm still shaking, my nerves just shook. I'm just terrified. And I'm like, no. I'm like, I'm nervous. Y'all have anything for, nervous? Me being nervous? You have any medication to help me be calm? Because I'm terrified. I never had this happen to me, Why me, So then they're like, no, honey, we don't have anything for you, It's going to be okay, and everything's going to be all right, and he's going to be here soon. And I'm just like, I understand all that, but now I got to get put to sleep. What if I don't wake back up? That's not going to be cool. So when she explained everything to me, I looked at her and I said, can I cry now? And she said, yes, honey, you can. And before you know it, y'all, I was sobbing everywhere. I was like, oh my God. No, I wasn't. I was just crying. I was just scared. I just was like, I'm all, oh my God. Like, in my mind, I'm just like, this cannot be real. I just got to crying and crying and crying. And then my child father come back in the room like, what's the matter? I'm like, I just got had a baby at 4 o'clock. I'm not ready. Ooh. He like, girl, you gonna be all right. You fine. Just know you finna have a baby. We finna have a baby. The baby finna be here. I'm like, I understand all that, but no. I don't supposed to, this is not how this is supposed to happen. This is not how I imagined this to happen to me, I'm supposed to deliver my son and just be like, 1, 2, 3, push, and he's here, Not, okay, you finna get put to sleep and your son is here. No, that's not how it's supposed to work. So anyway, they finally got my room set up. They pushed me into my room. So before you know it, now it's like 3:50 something. So now I'm sitting here looking big in the eyes, like terrified. So I'm calling my daddy, calling my daddy, calling my dad, calling my dad. I'm like, Dad, where is you at? I'm on my way. Which he was, So he gets there, he look at me, he get to smiling. And I'm like, what you smiling at? And I'm mean, because I'm mad. He on the phone with my sister, and my sister trying to get here as fast as she can. She live all the way in Warren. And she rushing trying to get to me. So now, it's like 3:50. I say about 3:50, 10 minutes now. I'm like, this cannot be real. This is really finna happen to me. So my other nurse comes in, and you know how you go in your delivery room, they got the little baby weighing scale and all the stuff there for the baby once if you have like a vaginal delivery. So I'm like, okay, I'm trying to talk myself through it, like, you got this Dominisha, you got it, you finna have a baby. It's finna be today. Your son is going to be here. So I'm, trying to calm myself down as I watch the clock, girl. I'm just, oh my God. As I'm watching the clock, it's just so overwhelming. So then we get to about 3:55. Then she give me this medication where it was supposed to help. It's supposed to like help you not get sick, from the medication, and I guess cutting you or whatever. So I ended up taking that. She like, it tastes like vodka, like a real bad vodka, and it was gross. And just imagine being thirsty and you couldn't have nothing to drink, nothing to eat, nothing. Now to remind you, I didn't eat that morning. I left out the house trying to rush to my doctor appointment. I ain't had nothing to swallow, probably a little bit of water, but I ain't had nothing to drink since 10 this morning. It's 3 o'clock. So I tasted the little stuff she gives me. It was terrible. And then, they try to make sure you shave and everything before they cut you. I already shaved, ahead of time due to the fact I thought I was going to be able to have a vaginal delivery, but that didn't go down. So I ended up shaving, and she, trimmed me down even more. And then, they gave me my cap. My child father put my cap on, and it was about 4 o'clock. They getting ready to push me in to the surgery room. Now to remind you, you guys, this is real life stuff. It's about to happen. So I'll get ready to go in there, and then it's like a Grey's Anatomy kind of like. It's like that kind of thing, like Grey's Anatomy, like how you see what's in Grey's Anatomy, TV show. That's what that life was like. The table, the lights, the doctors. It was so real. So I gets in there and all the doctors are in there, you know, the anesthesia guys in there. Now I'm looking for my baby doctor because this is who's going to deliver my child. And to remind you, he is so fine. He is so handsome. So I'm looking at all the doctors in there. So they tell me to scoot over onto the surgery table. So me being swollen as I am, big as I am, trying to scoop my butt on this thin little table. Now this table was silver cold, and I have to scoot off the stretcher to scoot onto scoot onto this table here. So I scoot on the table, and now I'm laying down. So they tell me to stretch my arms out like a cross. Can't do it, but like a cross now. And then I stretch my arms out, and they put these heated towels on me, I believe. And they put the heated towels on my, you know, bottom area and then on the top of my area. Because you got to remember now you have your gown lifted for them to cut you. So they put them on me. I'm extremely hot. I'm like, can you take this off? I'm hot. So they're like, yeah, sure. So they took it off. And then they goes in to put something on my stomach, and they had me super cold. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was the numbing medicine or what it was, but let me tell y'all something. It was cold. So then I'm like, I'm sorry to be a butt. Can y'all put that heated cover back on? I mean, you know, that heated towel back on. And they're like, oh, don't worry about it. It's okay. So they gave me another. So then my baby doctor come in, and fine as he is, y'all, excuse me, fine as that man is, he made my worries go away, y'all. Y'all don't understand. He's just so fine. I will go into detail about how fine that man was looking that day, but baby, I'm gonna leave that for another time. So as I'm going in there, and he comes in, you know, he's like, everything's gonna be fine, sweetie, you know, before you know it, you know, your son will be here. I'm like, okay. So the anesthesia guy put this mask over my nose. Now, I don't know if I'm claustrophobic, but I do not like nothing over my face, not even a cover. So he put the mask over my face and just told me to breathe, you know, just breathe regularly. Now to remind you, I got these covers back on me. I got these covers on me, and the air that's in this mask that I'm getting is cold. So I'm trying to get the cold air to breathe on me to calm me down. So I'm calming down a lot now. So they take the little sheath in between the doctors and you, and then they pin it up. Now, I'm still kind of like a little bit nervous, but not so much. But when they put the thing over my face, I'm like, Lord, am I finna go? Is this a sign saying you finna see me today? I'm like, God, this can't be real. Then they lifted it up, and I'm like, oh. I'm a mess. So they put the thing up, and then the anesthesia person, he pressed the mask down on my face even harder. And that's when the anesthesia kicks in. So he like, I need you to breathe in 4 times for me. So I'm like, okay. So I breathe in. That was 1. That was 2. 3, I was out. I don't even remember what happened. I don't even remember going to sleep. I was gone. It was like, lights out. Like somebody knocked you out. Cold-blooded. Like, pow. You know how you get that one-hitter quitter to the nose? That's how it was. I ain't never been punched in my nose before, so I really don't know about, you know, being blacked out. But anyway, it's just like a one-hitter quitter. You out, solid. That's the best stuff that you can ever have. Like, I ain't never seen nothing knock you out like that. So then 4:30, my son was born. He was 5'8". His name is Osiris. He was a little yellow baby. But anyway, so as they delivered me, stitched me back up. Delivered him, stitched me back up. They said, Miss Clemens, and y'all just don't understand. I popped up so quick, I'm doing one of these. Trying to rub my eyes back on. They calling me. What? You know, I'm like, yeah, I did it. You know, that's in my mind. I'm like, oh, shoot, I have my son. I'm ready to see my baby. Anyway, so they schooled me over to the other table, and they rolled me into my room. And when I got rolled into my room, I seen my son, and here he goes. I'm going to show pictures of him, of his newborn pictures. But, yep. So, I mean, that experience for me was one life experience that turned out to be great because I got a blessing, and it's my son Osiris. So thanks for tuning in, you guys. See you guys later. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the bell notification so you can get my notification once it pop up. But I appreciate you guys listening to my story. So, see you guys later. Say bye. Say bye. Bye, you guys.